Hi there. This is the Reddit Mailman. If you're new to the channel, please leave a like, comment and subscribe. Hope you will like my story for today. Today's story is titled, She Cheated on Me with Guys on Reddit. And then. This story has been submitted by Artful Tulips on r/survivinginfidelity. I was dating this girl and everything was amazing in the beginning. She's beautiful, smart, funny, loves Star Wars, has a great banking position, working on her master's, and seemed like an all-around safe bet for me to try again after being betrayed countless times in the past. She was the one pushing for us to become official. She was pushing to meet my mom and friends, wanted to make big plans for us, and offered transparency by the means of knowing her phone password or giving me a heads up when she was going to be out a little late with her friends. Seems great, right? Moving forward to January, she started acting different and more distant with me, and I started getting worried that something was up, and she swore up and down that she was just tired and that everything was fine. Then one day she ghosted me and I brought up my suspicions, and she broke it off with me for a few days because she claimed I was being crazy for ever being suspicious of her. I asked for her to take me back and things were kinda okay since then, and she told me she would do whatever it took to prove she wasn't up to anything shady, and she did a phenomenal job at it until last week when we took a mini staycation on the opposite side of the city we live in to just spend time with each other and distress ourselves. That night at the staycation hotel we were at, I noticed she was a little weird about her phone. I never looked at it once in the whole relationship because I knew her password, and it never crossed my mind once that she would have stuff on it while she knew I had access to it. All I wanted was to look at her photo album, to look at pics of her dog, and she started showing all the classic red flags. I started questioning her on it, and she immediately dismissed my worries and said she didn't want me going through while she was trying to sleep. I got upset because something like this happened to me before, and she knows that it ended up in me getting cheated on, and I was having a PTSD moment, I guess. So she got up, held me, and swore up and down that all she was trying to hide was a screenshot of a conversation she had with a friend that had to do with our brief breakup, and that she was just embarrassed about it. So I told her okay, get rid of it and anything else I might not want to see on there. I gave her a chance to get rid of everything and tried to trust her. Then the next morning we wake up and she reaches for her phone as we're waking up, and I noticed there was a lot of Snapchat notifications on her screen, and I asked about it, playfully being like, "Oh, are those from the other boyfriends?" I truly meant it in a playful manner and nothing more, and then I noticed a male name I never heard her mention before in her Snap notifications, and asked who the guy was and what he would be snapping you in the middle of the night, as it was 7 a.m. when we woke up on a Sunday. So she pressed on it, claiming it's just on of her old friend, and then to my horror I am staring at a black and white photo of a man's muscular torso and peen. She then claimed the man was a guy she met on Reddit from South Korea. I immediately start having a panic attack, and without a word she starts packing her stuff and getting dressed. After fighting for a bit she finally let me go through her phone, and I find pictures of her last ex, non-sexual, sexting between her and a family friend, and sexting between her and the Reddit guy. This was going on for our entire relationship and even before my suspicions were manifested. As I'm looking at her phone, she just has this cold, "oh well" expression on her face and then continues packing. We talk a bit more and she explains that she just likes the attention and it was her kink to seek this attention, and that I wasn't supplying her with that attention even though we had romance a lot. I saw her 5 times a week and we talked every day on the phone. I was absolutely shocked by her cold demeanor and how unapologetic she was. For the next week we tried to make it work and everything seemed like it was getting better. And then today she ghosted me. I got upset and then calls me at midnight 3 hours ago, acting like it was no big deal, acting like a week ago never happened, and then ends it with me and blames it on my lack of trust for her, even though she was doing these things throughout the whole relationship, and claims what she did to me was not a big deal and that I was a man-child for getting upset about it. I'm pretty broken at the moment. I'm in a really bad place right now, and I'm honestly scared of ever pursuing anything ever again after pouring my heart into this woman, as she was giving me a false sense of security. This Reddit account was ironically created after the incident a week ago as a way for me to show I was open-minded to her needs and that we would post pics of us together doing intimate acts on this account on those kinds of subreddits so she could get the self-image praise she wanted. I really loved her. I really felt secure for a moment that she would never hurt me, more secure about a relationship than I ever was, and I wanted to give her everything. Here are some comments from our community.
I know you are devastated, but you dodged a bullet. Time to go, no contact. This. I know you want closure, but you aren't getting it, and trying to get it just opens you up to more opportunities for her to twist the knife. Drop her, start healing. Sorry you went through that, and that she was so callous towards you. I know what that's like. My ex-wife behaved in a pretty similar way after 19 years of marriage, 24 years of relationship. All I can say is, let her go. She's probably a narcissist to be that unfeeling. You do not want to be tied to her long-term. Trust me. I would trust this person as well. In fact, I think that OP is lucky that he did not invest so much of his life on this person. OP, please hear this advice, learn the narcissistic patterns and do your best stay clear from these people. It is not your job to fix them. It is their job to fix themselves before they even think about a real relationship. Classic narcissist behavior. You are very fortunate to find this out now. She's trash. She will keep you on a string as long as you let her back in. Then once she has the next one lined up, she will discard you for good. The ghostings were just practice runs for her double-back Sukahara dismount. Don't let her stick the landing. Ghost her, and watch her implode. That cold expression was the first time you saw the real her. Get out now.
Thank you for reaching the end of this video. I will post a follow-up once our OP gives us an update. Again, please leave a like, comment and subscribe for more new Reddit stories. Thank you. Stay safe, be positive and have a nice day.